Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at NECA's Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Shredder Battle Damaged. And this one is basically the same as all the other Shredders, but there's a little bit of new stuff, so I'm going to do a quick review. We're not going to go over the whole thing. I've reviewed about 100 of this body by this point, so you're probably familiar with it. So I'm going to kind of keep this short and sweet, but there is some stuff to talk about. So let's go ahead and get him off the stand and take a closer look. Quick height measurement, just in case you're not familiar with that. He's about 6 3/4 inches to the very top of his samurai helmet. That's going to make him about 17 centimeters. Here he is up against Darwin, pretty damn close to 1/12 scale, slightly bigger than 1/12 scale. Question of the day, which version of Shredder is your favorite? I think you can go by the personality or you can go by the costume, whatever the character design, however you want to do it. I think it's like the 2003 or whatever it is Turtles, where he's got the glowing, I think he has glowing red eyes behind a slightly more aggressive looking helmet. That's the one I like. I'll find an image for you. Okay, so let's talk about the aesthetic on this guy. Like I said, it's mostly the same sculpt as before. We'll get into the changes, but here's what I'm going to say it again. I would like a beefier build like this. I said that for the foot ninja the other day. I would like a beefier build, but I can live without it. But I do want that helmet. The helmet with the longer shroud, the more curved, like it sticks down farther in the front and it's narrower, and the spikier spikes and just the whole pointier helmet, the better, more aggressive helmet I would love to see. And if NECA doesn't do it, which they may do eventually, I'm not sure, I might make that one of my next sales, a new Shredder head for these figures. It'd be relatively easy for me to paint. Assembly would be kind of a pain in the butt, but I think I might do it because I would really like that for myself. Okay, so this figure is the Midnight Blue, which looks awesome. It's almost like an indigo, a little bit lighter than that, and it has the comic style paint job on it, which looks gorgeous. I'll zoom in so you can see some of the details here and there. It looks awesome, a lot darker on the back than the front. It's not symmetrical, so that's nice. The armor also has the paint job. I love that look. I think that is gorgeous. That's going to look incredible on a shelf. I think it looks incredible on camera. If nothing else, NECA's figures are incredibly photogenic. I love it. And then the new stuff is they did sculpt the cut parts on the legs and on the chest. It's generally still the same sculpt other than that, but you do have those parts, and I think those look pretty good. It does have that comic style paint job. I like it. It's very clean. It looks good. I love the way this looks, other than I could use some more beef, a little bit of beef. Where's the beef? And then the new helmet. But this thing is just gorgeous all the way around aesthetically. I love it. I'm not going to do a rating because, like I said, it's all the same figure for the most part other than the aesthetic. But there are some new accessories too. So you do get the usual spread of hands. There's a bunch of hands. You get the alternate head where he's bloody and he has his poofy hair out. And that's fairly accurate to the source material based on the box art. So that's pretty cool. You do get either, well, I don't know what this is. I would think it's a grenade, I guess, but it could be some kind of ooze canister or something from the comics. I'm not familiar with the comics. So you get that. That's pretty nicely done. You do also get a battle damaged Shredder gauntlet, which I'm not sure how that would make any sense since he's wearing both of his gauntlets, but you do get that. If you want that, you can explain to me. If you know why he comes with that in the comics, maybe there's a reason. But those are pretty cool accessories, nicely done, so that's cool. And then, like I said, the articulation's all the same. This guy does have a lot of stuck joints. Usually, it's no different this time. I had to hair dryer him just to mess with him a little bit, and be super careful. For instance, the bicep swivel tends to be stuck on this mold. If you hair dryer it, if you warm it up, if you just twist it, you're also softening the plastic for the shoulder, which means you're softening the plastic that pegs down into the bicep. Which means if you twist this while that plastic is soft, you could shear it right off. So what you want to do is heat it, but don't twist it. Heat the whole area and then mush this part of the arm, mush the arm itself up into the shoulder, and what that'll do is that'll make the plastic flex, the socket that's around that peg. It'll make it flex, and it should pop it free. Then give it a little wiggle once it cools down a little bit, and you should be able to feel it move freely. I did it on this side, no problem at all. I haven't done it on this side, and this side is still stuck. But you don't want to pull or twist when the shoulder itself is soft, because that peg that's coming down is just PVC. It'll be soft too, and it'll tear. Mush it together. You won't hurt anything doing that. That should pop it free, and then once it cools, you should be able to pop it, make it spin actually, no problem. So that's a pro tip, or at least a tip of some sort. And so yeah, it poses well enough, but you will have to deal with that. Okay, so that'll do it for this review, guys. Let me know what you think about this look. I think it's gorgeous. I love this. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. I'm very pleased with it. I think you will be too if you're tracking down some shredders. This is one to get. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And if you haven't subscribed, you should. I have new videos every day but Wednesday, and thousands already on the channel, so make sure you come back for all of that. In the meantime, keep collecting.